Inclusive school physical education benefits all students. Regular physical activity in childhood and adolescence is important for promoting lifelong health and well-being and preventing a variety of health conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, depression and anxiety, and many others. Remember, all students will ultimately become adults, and it is for that reason physical activity and physical education is so important. It is our responsibility as educators to contribute to a physically educated individual. It has been demonstrated that physical activity also improves cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness, bone health, healthier body weight and body composition, enhanced well-being, and positive sense of self. The benefits of regular physical activity can also be seen in the student's school performance. Research shows that good nutrition and physical activity before, during, and after the school day are strongly correlated with positive student outcomes and academics. All students, regardless of ability, should get the recommended 60 minutes or more of daily physical activity. Unfortunately, children and youth with disabilities are often not fully included in these efforts, resulting in greater rates of physical inactivity and obesity. Try and remember that these young students are oftentimes the ones that face the most barriers during their school years and into adulthood. Schools are in a unique position to provide opportunities to students with disabilities to participate in high-quality, inclusive physical education and physical activity before, during, and after school, therefore benefiting children's health and opportunities to achieve 60 minutes of physical activity throughout the day. Healthy lifestyle behaviors established during childhood and in adolescence will impact future patterns of physical activity, health, and subjective well-being. This is why it's so important to help students' physical education literacy at an early age. What our children learn at an early age will impact them for the rest of their lives. Inclusion means that all children, regardless of ability or disability, have the right to be respected and appreciated as valuable members of the school community, fully participate in all school activities, and interact with peers of all ability levels with opportunities to develop friendships. Teachers, administrators, and school staff should commit to creating an inclusive culture that provides equal opportunities for all students, regardless of their race, ethnic background, religion, sex, gender, socioeconomic status, citizen, or non-citizen. As an educator, you can support inclusive physical education in your schools by demonstrating behaviors that show that you care and respect all students as equal learners. Promoting peer support. Students learn best from their peers. Students want to be with the same age peers and want to develop friendships. Utilizing the principles of universal design. Ensure that all types of learners can benefit from the activities and instructions. This includes using the learner's strength when learning, such as providing visual aids or cues for visual learners when performing a skill. Utilizing support services. Recognize that you might not have all of the answers, and other support persons could help you find appropriate ways to include students into your program. Collaborate with special and general educators. Remember, we are all in this together, and we can learn from each other. Tracking the student's progress by using authentic assessments to determine if the Individualized Educational Plan (IEP) goals are met. Students should be accessing the general physical education curriculum. It might not always look the same, but quality educators figure out what students need based on their present levels of ability, making the environment accessible by providing options to activities, skills, and the equipment that allows the student to fully participate with their peers. Supporting students with disabilities who want to participate in other physical activities before, during, and after school. Work with recreation programs to make sure there are options for participation. As an administrator, you can support inclusion in our schools by stating your support for inclusion and allocating funding and resources to support inclusive initiatives so that all students can participate in physical education and physical activity programming. Ensuring that the school environment is fully accessible for the students and school community members. Providing professional training opportunities for all of the staff about inclusion and curriculum. Many teachers want to include, but aren't exactly sure what or how to make their environment more inclusive. Supporting the IEP process with the assessments and collaborative practices that make sure all of your staff are on the same page. Take steps to include students and parents in creating an authentic, inclusive school. Bridge differences by showcasing all students. Create specific opportunities for all students and parents to develop friendship and a sense of belonging through shared activities. Small actions can result in positive outcomes. Celebrating the student's success and plan for continuous improvement. Empowering all staff and students to become advocates for inclusion. Remember that the goal of inclusive physical education is not only to abide by the law, but also to provide and promote a successful learning environment that fosters a lifetime of healthy habits and sports participation for students with and without disabilities. Support inclusive and healthy communities by providing access to quality education for all students. To learn more about inclusive physical education, visit nchpad.org and ncpeid.org.